Angela, Denver, Colorado, KNUS Country, our great affiliate there. Yes, Angela, you're a Democrat.
Hi, Mark. Hi, Mark. Thank you for taking my call. Can you hear me?
Yes, of course.
Okay, good. Well, I'm a Democrat. I voted for Barack Obama. I support
How come?
He is. Excuse me?
Why did you vote for him?
Why did I vote for him? I voted for him because his views are more in line with me. I don't agree with everything.
I don't know you, so I don't know what your views are. I asked you, why did you vote for him?
I voted for Barack Obama because I like a lot of his political views.
All right, hold on. We're going to hold you over, and you'll educate me. We'll be right back. Now back to Angela, a Democrat in Denver. How are you, Angela?
I'm fine, Mark, and I just want to say something real quick. I have no idea how you've managed to take that speech Barack gave to say that he is disrespecting.
You're going to answer the question we left with before you asked me about that question? No, I asked you why you voted for Barack Obama.
Okay. I voted for Barack Obama primarily because of his view on abortion. I do believe in choice. I also voted for him because I really do believe in diplomacy. I think diplomacy is extremely important.
Well, it is, but bad diplomacy, hold on now, but bad diplomacy is extremely dangerous. What he did today was bad diplomacy.
I disagree with you, but no, diplomacy is crazy. I disagree with you because I do not see anywhere in that speech where he disrespected his country. I mean, this is a great country. To me, this is the greatest country.
Well, I'll tell you where he disrespected his... Slow down now. It's not just this speech. He's got a habit of disrespecting his country, as a matter of fact. And he disrespected his country when he talked about Iraq being a war of choice. He we have young men and women who have volunteered to go fight there, which you and I never did, Angela. He also did. Hold on, I'm trying to respond to you. He also disrespected his country about lying about torture. This country has always prohibited torture. If somebody tortured, if waterboarding's torture, why haven't we prosecuted those people? Because Barack Obama, the man you voted for, is a coward. He wants to have it both ways. Guantanamo Bay is a big issue because he's made it a big issue, not because it is a big issue. The terrorist barbarians who are there are being treated with great humanity, unfortunately, from my perspective, and 5 to 7% of whom have been released and have gone back to the battlefield. Maybe you can tell us, Angela, while we're on this subject, what exactly has Barack Obama done to increase the defenses of this nation?
Mark, I hope you give me an opportunity to speak. I really, really do.
It
I listen to your show, and you do talk a lot. I would like you to give me a chance.
Well, that's why I'm a talk show host and you're a caller.
Okay, but give this caller a little chance to get in there.
We'll see.
Now, I'm going to tell you, waterboarding, you don't think waterboarding is torture?
Well, I just said that. You just said I talk too much, and obviously you didn't hear me. I said it's not torture.
I said, but it is torture. I mean, you cannot tell me that.
Why, because you and Barack Obama say so? It's torture?
No, it's not just.
Angela, let me tell you what torture is. Torture is the rape rooms that were in Iraq. Torture is the rape that goes on in the Sudan. Torture is the lopping off of limbs and stoning people to death that goes on in most of the countries Barack Obama was addressing today.
I agree that is torture.
That's torture.
But you know what? Waterboarding is also torture.
No, it's not. But we're not going to agree on this. It's never been considered torture, at least not the way we've used it.
Let's talk about Israel then. Let's talk about that. Here's my thing, too. And if I'm an Israeli, I would want peace in an area where I live. And we have the far right over here in this country trying to spin this whole thing. We should ask Israel to come to the table, both sides. Yes, I would say the other side, the Arab
Angela,
side.
how old are you?
A little bit more power.
Angela, you're too fast. You're too fast. I'm getting a headache.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me slow it down.
Angela.
I'm 40.
Angela, you're 40.
Do you remember
happy birthday. Do you remember the Clinton administration?
Yes, I do.
Do you remember the 60-some-odd visits, Arafat to the White House and Ehud Barak? Do you remember all those meetings in Maryland?
I recall there being visits. I don't know.
Do you remember that Israel offered to give 95% of the West Bank and Jerusalem to the Palestinians? Hold on now, Angela. And they rejected it. Do you remember that?
But listen to me.
Do you remember that since then they gave them the Gaza Strip from where they're being attacked? I don't think you or I are in any position to tell Israel they need to do more when every peace agreement they've ever signed has been violated, when they're surrounded by hundreds of millions of people who hate their guts, by regimes who have as their mission the destruction of that country. Barack Obama knows damn little about that region of the world, and he knows even less about Israel.
Please give me a chance to talk.
Oh, I
Please
will,
give
but
me
good Lord, what are you going to
Please.
say? Go ahead.
Let me tell you something. And yes, I know we have, at some points in our history, we have been pretty
You
close.
sound
so
like such a sweetheart, as a matter of fact.
I am very, very sweet. But at some
Yes.
point, we've been, no, listen, for real. I mean, I think at some point we've gotten closer to getting Middle East peace. But what I'm saying to you is, I think it is certainly in the Israelis' advantage to have peace in the Middle East.
Well, of course it is, but you don't do that. You don't have peace by hoping that the people who are declaring to destroy you, the people who are allied with the Nazis, the people who used to be allied with the Soviet Union, the people who are firing rockets into your population centers. Angela, would we make peace with countries like that?
You know what? I'm going to tell you something.
Just answer my question, yes or no. Would we? Be honest.
You know what? That's a loaded question. That question is not valid. And I was going to tell you right there, don't ask me a loaded question because
it's an honest question because people have to. All right, I'm getting a headache, Angela. As much as I think I like you, I'm getting a headache. Thank you for your call.